Hey, this is Father Rick. It's Monday, October 2nd, bringing you another hard hat tour of what's going on inside the church. You might not recognize where I'm standing because right now we are standing probably 20 feet off the altar. We're up on the scaffolding here. So what you're looking at behind me is the rafters of the center section of the church. And right above me, as we stand over the sanctuary, is where the roof trusses have been altered and modified to make room for the new dome that will be directly over top of the sanctuary. So we're standing about 7 feet below where the ceiling will be. And as you walk with me to the right here, you can see all the framing that's happening already. And along the side walls here, you can see where they've got the framing for the coves, and you can start to see the structure that's been put in place to house all of the coffered ceiling structures. You can also see that there's a lot of electrical conduit that's been run. There's places where the sprinkler system pipes have started to be installed, as well as a lot of duct work for the upgrades to the HVAC system. This scaffold structure they refer to as the dance floor, and it covers the entire length and width of the church. So walk with me a little bit and we'll go back downstairs and I can show you some other things. But before we do that, if you look here to the right, you can see the line where the ceiling used to be. What you're looking at now is where the stained glass windows had been. Those have been removed partially because they'll be covered up by the pipe organ. That center panel was where the dove was. But above that is where the ceiling line was, and you can see that we're clearly standing above where the ceiling had been. You can see the additional height that we'll be getting in the renovated space. So if you'll follow me, we'll head downstairs. So just for your orientation, we're now walking to the back of the east end of the church where the Blessed Mother altar is. And so we come down the stairs here of the scaffold. Down to the main floor. So we're now down on the main level of the church. We're looking here behind me to my left is the sanctuary platform. We had shared some pictures earlier of that. And you can see that all the concrete floor is in place. The last thing I want to show you, you've all seen from the outside, the new corner walls, what we like to call the bump outs. Here's the view from inside. As you look to the right here, you can see just how the space is far opened up. They haven't obviously completed the walls. And these pillars here, these steel columns that are in dark metal there, will be wrapped and will become decorative columns. They're structural and had to remain in place. But you can see how the impact of these corners opening up the space that will allow much more connection between the center section and the two side sections. Lots of things happening today. It's the end of the workday, so there's hardly anyone here now. But throughout the day, we have workers from several different subcontractors working simultaneously at any given moment, 20 to 30 people feverishly working throughout the day in here. It's a busy, busy place. Thought this would be a nice glimpse of just how much progress has been made. Thanks for your interest, thanks for your attention, and thanks for your support.